It's got my head spinning.
Hey, Survivor Nation. I'm your girl, Survivor Speaks. Welcome to my channel. Come on a ride with me through these streets so we can catch up on the good things and all the mess going on. It's going to be a smooth ride, so buckle up, keep it diva, and let's talk our ish. Let's go. This video is being shown to you under the fair use copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Now let's get to it. Hey, this is Survivor Speaks. How y'all doing out there? This is only my second live. We have a lot to cover, a lot to talk about, but I'm not going to be here that long. So, the first person I want to discuss today is Bonnie Lashay. And what I want to know is if she has any real family in her corner. She is definitely unhinged. She's claiming that she is in Las Vegas right now. I don't know whether or not she's trying to get incarcerated, but somebody needs to tell her that if you get incarcerated, you're not going to be around Blue. But if you keep threatening, everyone, you keep threatening Jiggy's baby, and all of that, yeah, that's where you're going to end up. And I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I know that she's very delusional, but I'm wondering if she is really having conversations with Blue. Probably not to the extent that she is saying, but I doubt if she did, because you know what? She can't hold water. So if she was having conversations with Blue, I believe that she would take the conversations and put them out there. So I'm just gonna stick with that. I don't think that she is actually um speaking with Blue. Um and and all of a sudden, like, he's not mad with her anymore. So all I have to say is that somebody needs to get that young girl, take her under their wing. um I don't know if she has a sister. I know she has a brother that came out to help her spew some lies a little while ago. And where's your brother at? He needs to come and get you out these streets. And it allegedly it's giving sugar booger. And then, so you're on here making a big deal about Blue, but yet you're on your way to hang out with Tiger. And who else did she say? Some YMF Lucci. Well, who is she? And he in jail and said the wrong person. But she said Tiger, she's on her way to hang out with Tiger and somebody at a mansion and all this stuff. But you out here windmilling in these streets about Blue. And I know that I think it's off of clout, because she put that little she put that record out. But another question that I have about the record that she put out, who cleared that so that she can use it? That is the exact same beat and stuff that I don't really know any Blueface music. All I know is Tatiana the remix. And we all know how long ago that was out. I don't really know um any of his music except that song that he has out now where that one do it right, do it let that song. I heard that, but I'm not really a fan of his, but I do know I am a big fan of Cardi B, so I do know Tatiana the remix. All I'm saying is somebody need to get this child some help, and definitely they can have a committed for 72 hours. Somebody needs to, do that so she can get like a some type of psych evaluation because she is unhinged and she is losing it out here in the streets, arguing with the screen and whoever is on Instagram and YouTube at the time. Yeah, somebody, because the person that she's with is an enabler, and even though they don't talk as loud as she does, when they were in the car, they're not. She's the other person's not talking as loud as she is. That the person in the car with her is co-signing everything that she's saying. So, somebody, I don't know who that is that's with her, but somebody needs to get a hold of her family and tell her family, like, y'all either need to get her, sit her down, tell him to stop, tell her to stop, because all the things she's doing to gain clout, um, it's coming off to everybody else. Like, she needs help. And I don't think it's an act. I think that she needs help. So I'll just leave that one right there. So I'm going to just move on from there. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is Jaidyn and Bookie. Are they over? Like Jaidyn and Bookie, they just, they had just got started, but you know what? They were dealing with each other prior to um, Blueface's incarceration. And so, I have my all, my opinions about, that. So my opinion is alleged, but I have my opinion about that. And yeah, I'm going to talk about that. But supposedly Jaidyn and Bookie are no longer together, and Bookie is posting some things on Instagram, and it is what it is. Like, yeah, who really cares? I mean, but it is um mighty funny that they are not together, and Blueface was supposed to get out of jail early last week until they hit him with that warrant. And so they hit him with that warrant, and so then now you got uh, Jaidyn and Bookie broke up, and now he got a warrant, and nobody knows how much time he's going to get. Nobody can control the judge, and quite honestly, I believe that judge thinks that Blueface spit in her face. You were supposed to, you actually did, you pow, you know and even though the person just got graced, it doesn't matter. That's still an attempted red rum. So he had got off pretty early with that. So, with all this going on and everything that went on before he went behind the wall, I do believe that the judge is not going to take it easy on him when he gets to Las Vegas. But anywho, to me, it was just I don't think it's a coincidence that Jaidyn is no longer with Bookie, and she also was doing the whole she was all doing the board, the vision board, and hashtag free blue or blue face or bay, whatever she said on the bottom. you know that is an eye opener. We're going to get to our girl Chrisean Rock in a minute, but that has to be an eye opener to Rock. Um, And I think that everybody in this scenario is connected in a way. Um, the whole time Blueface was gone, Jaidyn was out making appearances, getting paid, um, 7 days a week. That girl was out. I only saw them kids one time, and that was when she supposedly got her truck back. That's the only time that I saw her kids. When I saw her in these social media streets, she was actually she was actually at the out in the club drinking with the strippers, rubbing and filling up on each other, and that's supposed to be okay. And in the meantime, they out here crucifying Chrisean and nailing her to the cross. My whole thing is, if you're going to get on one person, get on everybody. Get on everybody. And and anybody that knows me knows I am a Chrisean Rock fan. I love Chrisean. I wanted to see Chrisean do well. I thought Chrisean was doing very well when she was with K Suave. We all know that. I don't think she ever stopped messing with Blue, but she still had that outlet, and she was to that point where she was going to eventually like be gone, and Blue knows how to reel her right back in. But I made a video and I said the other day that on Crazy in Love too, her mother told her, if you are looking at Blue like uh he's your God, and you're listening to Blue like he's your God, you're gonna have a lot of problems because he's not God. But if you're looking at him that way, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Things are not gonna go well for you. And that's exactly what's going on now. So I do believe that, and this is my opinion, and everything is alleged, that Rock, um, she put her own self in a jail at Blueface's house with Blueface's father. Um, I really don't have anything bad to say about Blueface's father. I don't care about his nail polish and all that. But I still think that this is a big play. Blueface is very calculated. Very calculated. He got that from his mama. He's very calculated. So he has Chrisean living in his house with his father. So guess what? She has a 24-hour babysitter. He didn't want Chrisean out here in these streets doing anything by herself because he know that she was only going to go up. She wasn't going to go down. She was already going up without him. And so now you done cut off your whole career, your whole lifeline, and kind of made a lot of people in these streets mad. And now you have charges pressed against you, and you and Blue may be trading spaces. I'm praying against that, but you guys may be trading spaces. I think this is all part of the play. I believe it's all part of the play. All of the characters are intertwined somehow. People, think about it. When this whole thing first happened with Tamara and she invited Rock out, everybody was kind of confused. So she used the thing, she's from Baltimore, blah, 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 and all that nonsense. So she goes there, this happens. What she said, nothing happened. But what the manager is saying, not LaTroy, because from what I heard, LaTroy was not in that room when this thing supposedly happened. And what happened was Tamar told that girl she was going to perform. And when they asked why didn't she perform, they said, oh, because she wasn't where she was supposed to be. She wasn't by the stage. Um, supposedly James put his arms around her like, oh baby, it's all right, because she was upset. And he was like, you weren't by the stage. And she said, I was by the stage. And this is the story. This is probably the third or fourth story that they told. So she said, I was by the stage. And he said, no, baby, you wasn't by the stage. All the while he's in her face with his arm on her. And so she said, you're going to stand here and lie in my face, lie on me again. And he said, yeah, you wasn't by the stage, with his arm around her in her space. And then allegedly whatever they're saying happened. But anyway, these charges could have been filed. But no, Blueface knew he was going to jail way back in July. He played a game with Chrisean up until the week before he left. And so the day that he goes behind the wall, according to Chrisean, allegedly, Wack was on the phone with this label telling her, okay, we can get everything to go away. You just sign, what else or whatever. She like, no, I'm not doing that. No. Then he popped up at the house, she said, according to Rock, allegedly. He popped up at the house. She in the studio. And, he snatched her phone. She happened to be on the phone with Blue. So, anywho, now Wack had stopped saying, anything about Rock. But after that second time that they had that interaction, he said, I'm going over there to put her and her baby out. She ain't supposed to be over there. She was over there using a studio, but she's not supposed to be over there. So now we got these charges pressed. People, connect the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots. You got Tamar Braxton. You got Tony Braxton, who was Tony Braxton's boyfriend. I'll wait. Who was the Blueface signed to? I'll wait. Wack is his manager. But who is the label? Blueface is in a whole 360 deal. If he do anything on his own, he got to cough up that bread. This is why he was pushing Jaidyn so hard, why he was pushing Rock so hard. But there's only one Rock. You can never make another Rock. She is who she is. I mean, I don't know who she is right now, but she is who she is. She's still the clout. She's the clout, the eye cloud, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we got that. Who's over Blue? Who's this? Because remember, when the incident first happened with Chrisean, they called Wack. And so, all he do is run his mouth. So he said, yeah, they called me and I told them, don't call me now. Y'all ain't call me when y'all was trying to get her out there. I don't believe that, but okay. Don't call me now. Now all of a sudden, now they press the charges. She don't want to sign with Wack in the label where he is. This is the second time he tried to get her to sign to him. He tried to do it the first time behind Blue's back. And this is what Rock needs to realize. And I don't know. I know she listens to some things. She looks at some things. This is what she needs to realize. You are not in prison. You are not in jail. It doesn't make a difference. Blue has not changed his tune behind that wall. He has not. Nothing about him has changed. He is the same person that he was before. Baby girl, he let you move back into that house because he didn't want you to get any more of your senses back. And they know exactly where you are. So all of them are playing a game. The mother, Cuckoo, they are all playing a game. Oh, yeah, why is she over there? And Blue, she needs care 24 hours a day, and Blue ain't going to be able to. No, it's a play. It's a play. She's there with Blue's father because he's babysitting her all day and all night. And that's so they will know where she is. They know they're not worried about her. They're not worried about her. But I can guarantee you, if she wasn't staying there, things would be different. People need to open up their eyes and connect the dots. It all fits. All the pieces of the puzzle fit together. All of them are in on it. Jaidyn, Blue, all of them. They're in on it. Why you think Jaidyn ain't been saying nothing? Jaidyn ain't stupid. Jaidyn ain't stupid. Jaidyn over there laughing though. You in a house in your own prison. This girl out here shaking it every night, living her best life, feeling on herself and on all the others, all the other women. But you locked up in this personal jail. So they know where you are. They're not worried about you. Yeah, they stopped your bag. Who did we see lemon pepper with the other day? Who did we see him with the other day? Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Yeah. All of them are in it, honest. And I feel so sorry for Junior. I feel so bad for Junior because there is no way in God's creation. And I understand Chrisean is young. And I'm a Chrisean Rock fan over here. And I'm not going to say anything bad about her, but I'm going to speak the truth. And sometimes the truth don't feel good, but that it is what it is. I feel bad for Junior. I feel bad for Junior because Chrisean has put herself in a spot where she does not have to be. This man has never publicly claimed your child. This man has exposed your son's private parts. This man ran around for months talking about how scientifically it was proven that Junior is not his son. Then you got Cuckoo over here that's trying to provoke this girl online. And every time she did it, it didn't make a difference. Chrisean wasn't going live from her page wherever she was. I don't know what type of radar or whatever she had on her. She was going live on somebody else's page. Here go Carlista in the comments. Until you got your feelings hurt when she told you to die off. She didn't tell you to die. That's not what she said. She said she wanted you to die off, die away from her, out of her life. But I don't understand, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. Nobody's a crazed a rock fan or anything like that. No, people generally care about her. Yeah, we do. When she's wrong, I'm gonna say she's wrong. But you got like you have like a whole like nation of people that's against this 23-year-old girl. And the one thing I don't like is when they say, oh, she never has her child. She's not a good mother. You can't take that away from that girl. You cannot take that away from her. If the one thing that she is a dang on good, she's a good mother. She's a good mother. People need to leave that innocent baby alone. That baby does not, he's an infant still. He is not even a toddler. He does not have control over anything that his mother or his father does. And I think that is quite disgusting how people take his image, distort it, and then post it because they want something to be wrong with him. But there was a doctor yesterday, and I'm so glad that she took time out of her busy schedule. She is a pediatrician. She's an MD. So for everyone that's diagnosing Junior, saying that he has crude to chat, if he does, per the pediatrician, that's genetics, has nothing to do with anything that Rock did or her twerking while she was pregnant. I know women that lift weights and worked out until they were pregnant. And so she said that crude chat is the syndrome is genetic, and 80% of the time, if a child has crude chat, it is because of the father, the paternal, the paternal parent. That's the father side. And so what it is she's saying that there are some chromosomes that may be missing. If that is what he has, she did not diagnose Junior. She just got tired of hearing the narrative about him having crude chat. So she took the time out to make a video to educate everyone, educate the public, tell them what it is, how it's not, something that she did or not even anything that Blue did. It's genetic. And so now, maybe Carlos, Carcuckle got allegedly, maybe she got crudy check. She got something missing because she got a few screws loose, a few screws missing. You do. You do. You think that you can talk about these girls and your kids and then expect to see these kids? I wouldn't let you see my child either. You would never see my child again. So if Rock just so happens to skip by, this is my second time going live. I just started, thinking about putting content on my channel. So, who knows? Maybe she will. I don't know. She needs to get out of California. She needs to move out of California. Fast. And I know Rock gets mad when people talk about the tattoo on her face. Why? Why would you do that? But you're up against a lot of people and you've shut yourself off from the world. And you're up against a lot of people that, you need some help. You have godparents that are attorneys. You need to go and speak with them mend the fence that Blue, you know, threw in between you guys. It's the reason why he did that. Blueface tried to erase Chrisean's whole existence from, you know, her running track, going to college, playing football. He tried to erase all those memories. You know, you weren't anything. Well, guess what, Rock? He wasn't anything. Nobody was checking for Blue before you came. Blue? Who was that? Who was that? You need to stop. You done paid your debt already, mama. You paid your debt. Whatever you felt like you owed him, you already paid him that. You don't owe him nothing. Nothing. He took care of his family with your money. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. He is playing with those heartstrings, girl. And you're the one that's going to end up hurt. Let me tell you about the other play. Let's connect the dots. Let me tell you about the other play. So, Karkuku did an interview with TMZ, right? This was before they knew that Blue Feces had a warrant out for his arrest and he's not coming home. And when she did that interview, she was so confident in saying that she would take, I would take when my son get the baby, when my son get his baby, I'll take care of him. Rock, you know what they trying to take that baby from you too. They've been trying to do that since day one. Baby girl, open up your eyes. Everything you had in California, Blue destroyed it. But you know what? God lets things happen for a reason. Even though he destroyed everything you had in California, God was still giving you that, extending the olive branch. You got bookings over here. You got bookings over there. You got bookings over here. To now you're not working at all. Baby girl, you don't need him. If you're wondering why you were only booking small clubs when you two were together, it's because people in the industry don't want to work with him. They don't. But baby girl, every last person that Blue knows, including Blueface, girl, they setting you up. That's the play. That's the play. And every time you go online and you start crying about something, you know, Karkuku jumps right online. Yeah, she's spiraling out. She's spiraling out. Y'all leaving her. She's spiraling out. Y'all ain't supposed to leave her when they playing games with you, girl. They playing game. Nobody said you had to go back to your family in Baltimore. But you need to get out of Cali. You sure do. Why in the heck is this man behind the wall and y'all women out here losing your mind? Y'all got to be kidding me. Kidding me. But Chrisean, everybody else is in the street. They outside. Everybody outside. But Chrisean. Because guess what? You the clout. Blue is going to destroy you by any means necessary. I'm not a Chrisean Rock fan that's like, maybe Blue learned this lesson. Oh, they so cute. Oh, the pictures and putting up the videos of them before. And you will never see me post a picture or video of Blue and Chrisean. Because guess what? there was abuse going on in the backdrop, of all those pictures and those videos. So why are we applauding that? I'm not applauding that. I'll continue to pray for her and Junior, and I'm going to continue to pray that she have some type of awakening, before this man gets out of jail. Chrisean, you shouldn't be. He has not publicly claimed Junior. Why are you talking about having kids by him every year? I mean, maybe it's out there. I don't know about it. I didn't hear about it. I've heard him on the phone with Jaidyn, telling Jaidyn that he loves her while he's incarcerated. I've never heard you and Boo on the phone. And, like I said, maybe, I just didn't hear it. But I've never heard it. Because Jaidyn ain't going nowhere. And Rock, you can tell yourself all you want that you are the only person that's going to be with Blue and you're going to be his only girlfriend. Girl, lies. Lies. First of all, why would he? Why would he? He is incarcerated. None of y'all can touch him or anything, but y'all out here beefing over this man. And Rock, the reason why people are saying to you that it's just jail talk is because some of us have been down that path. It doesn't make a difference whether he was gone 2 or 3 days. He has nothing else to do but be on the phone, my girl. Take a shower. Maybe go out for rec when they can let him out, because he's a Z-list celebrity. They got to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. So yeah, he's in some type of protective custody. Can't nobody tell me different. More than likely, they will not allow him to sign himself out of protective custody because he does have some type of celebrity status. That's a Z-list celebrity. He's a Z-list a Z minus celebrity, and so they're going to protect their jail and their interests and their business at all costs. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I was a correction officer for 7.5 years. I worked for 6 years with women and men. In my last year and a half, I transferred to a women's prison. So I know what it is. He can tell you anything that he want to tell you. He behind the wall doing whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. No, he not. He is not behind the wall doing all that. He's somewhere tucked away because he's a big liability to those people. So he doesn't have anything else to do but to sit on the phone and talk to you, to talk to Jaidyn, to talk to Ange, to Jiggy, and if delusional Bonnie is not lying, and he may even be talking to Bonnie, and who else, and who knows who else he's talking to. And then meanwhile, his mother out here harassing Megan Thee Stallion. Newsflash, biatch. Megan don't want him. She don't want him. No goddamn Z-list celebrity. The fuck out of here with that. And also, what are you gonna say today? Because Meg posted something. If you need mama for anything, just let me know. Did she ask you to be her mother because her mother passed away? What we know about her mother and her mother's relationship, you're not a mother like that to your children. It's part of the reason why your children are jacked up today. because you're a married woman, but you out there in the street acting like a little thought, mad at these women because they're living a life that you wanted to live, but you couldn't break through. That's Carcuckoo's whole problem. Mad because Chrisean is who she wanted to be at Chrisean's age. That's why you mad. And even though Jaidyn had those three um, songs, whatever raps, whatever they were that your son wrote, because of Barbie, she was, elevated to a different place because of her song Barbie. I don't know the other song. If somebody else not playing those records, I'm not listening to them. I'm not giving them a click or view. And it don't have anything to do with rock. What it is that Jaidyn doesn't really like black women. Oh, she'll take the black D. She'll take the black D, yeah. And get a black strap on if you're a woman. She'll take that. But she don't like black women. Y'all go look at the video. When she was out with Blue and that little young boy, I don't watch him either. The dude got the podcast. They were on a little sprinter or whatever. And Blueface said he likes to watch ebony people on TV, for pleasure, And she went off. She lost it. Went off. What do you mean? You want me to tell you what I like? So that man, who is a black man, he can't watch what he like. We black women, we the shit. And some of us will never bow down and take the BS that that Rock is taking right now. But he playing on Rock heartstrings. Y'all all playing on this girl heartstrings. Trying to send her to jail and take her baby. That's not his sign. That was proven not to be his scientifically, according to him. And so, yeah, Rock, I hope you get it together. I hope you get it together. Really talk to somebody about what you're going through, or really talk to somebody that you trust. And I understand you're not trusting anybody right now but Blue. Girl, you putting your trust in the wrong person, because God is a jealous God, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just not like this girl just started reading the Bible today. It's just not like this girl just started believing in God today, or last year, or the year before that. She knows. And I'm going to say this too. So what I think about the other day when she was watching, when she came on live and she was crying about the children being killed and stuff like that, she asked for help. She wanted somebody to help her understand. She didn't say, "Oh, I know." She asked people to help. She wasn't trying to have a Bible study to tell anybody anything. She asked for help. And what did social media do? Drug her through y'all drug her for filth because she asked for help. and she does need to do more reading, and learn a little more before she goes on social media talking. But I also think that she wasn't just asking for help for that. I think that she was crying out and asking for help, period. But social media drug her for filth. And so what did she do? She reverted back to what she knows. She reverted back to, arguing with people online, saying things that she shouldn't say, that she's probably going to regret later. Well, she's regretting now. And, she just doesn't understand that because she is a public figure, because she has so much clout, because people are checking for her, she doesn't realize that you don't have to see yourself as a role model for all these other people out here in the streets. That's what they want. They put the label on you, the role model label on you. It was all fine and dandy when she was on Baddies Fighting, but she asked for help and she got drugged for it. But like I said, sometimes you got to step outside the box and think. I don't think she was just asking for help. I think she was crying out, asking for help. And this girl really doesn't know what she's up against. And I feel really bad for her. But at the same time, you can always gather your things and walk about that door. You can always gather your things, move to a different area. You can always gather your things and put some securities in place for everybody on that side. If you don't do it for nothing else, you need to do it for Junior. And I don't care, what people, say. Everybody has people that they don't like, and everybody has a difference of opinion. And everybody should respect everybody's opinion. People are tired. Yeah, people are. It gets very draining. It gets very draining. It takes a lot of energy to want the best for Rock. It really does. It takes a lot of energy to see people all over social media dragging this young girl for filth. And it's so disturbing that it's a lot of African American people. That's what hurts even more. Now, I did not. I actually did. I went and watched it when I heard that that's what she had said. So I did go back and I did see the video of her making the comment that she made to the girl in the comments. Somebody in the comments was, bothering her. And, she said something about her. Not just her. She said something about brown. It's always the brown skinned people, ugly people with the issues. I'm dark skinned. I'm dark skinned. Very dark. But I'm still not going to give up on Chrisean. I'm not. I'm not going to give up on her. That doesn't bother me. The color thing, I went through all that, when I was, as a child, and I had one, in the fifth grade. Yes, in the fifth grade. Um, I had this little boy used to bother me all the time. Black magic, black magic. Yeah, your black ass. You're blacky. So I picked the rock up at recess one day, and I bust his head down to the white meat. Now I'm not violent. I'm not violent. Unless I have to be. But we were in the fifth grade. We were in every class together from kindergarten to the fifth grade. And every year from kindergarten to the fifth grade, he harassed me. He picked on me. You're black, you're black man. And every year, he learned a little something different. So he was coming a little harder. So we on the playground and I'm in the fifth grade. And I already had made it up in my mind the night before. Let Al Tariq come and say something to me tomorrow. It's going to be me and him. And I meant that. Come Al Tariq, hey, Blackie, chasing me. And I'm thinking to myself, didn't you tell yourself last night, self? What did you say? I was like Chrisean when she was in Crazy in Love in the mirror, talking about, would you hit him in the head again? Yeah. If he called me a bitch again. Y'all remember that scene? Sean was looking crazy as heck. If he called me a bitch again. Well, that was me in the fifth grade. I said I had enough of Al Tariq. So I picked up a rock. The gravel was breaking up the blacktop school. Yeah, I picked that up and that boom. All you saw was the bug gushing out of Al Tariq head. You stop messing. You've been messing with me from the kindergarten to the fifth grade, and now I done had it. And then had me out, over there in the daggone principal office, and they done wrapped his head up with something. The principal like, well, what happened? Listen, he been messing with me since the kindergarten. We in the fifth grade. I told myself last night, if he called me black again today, and Blackie and chased me or whatever the heck it was that he was going to do. I told myself, I had a talk with myself yesterday, and I said that I was going to pick up something and knock his head out. That's exactly what I did. I bust his head down to the white meat. Sure did. And you know what he told? You know what he told me in the principal's office? He told me and the principal, I only did that because I liked her, but I didn't know how to tell her. Okay, so you harassed me for 5 years, calling me black magic, chasing me around the goddamn playground. Anyhow, so yeah, that don't bother me. I've done a lot of things that a lot of people wish they could do, because of my dark skin. And so, that's it for today. I just wanted to come on here, go live, because like I said, this is only my second time going live, but I see things and I'm speak on it. Chrisean, get out. Get out. All of those people over there, including Blueface, they are playing you like a fiddle. Get out. Get your baby out of there. And I don't know, somebody find who Bonnie Lashay parents is, or somebody, the brother. Somebody send him a little message. Tell him he need to go get his sister out there. She out here allegedly doing the sugar booger. That's what I see when I saw her online. She out here allegedly doing the sugar booger. We're gonna need y'all to get her under control. That's what we're gonna need y'all to do. Got that baby online talking about he missed Daddy Blue and he laying on the floor. He laying on the floor. But you out here arguing with somebody and threatening their baby, talking about you hit her and the baby. Somebody or just call the people, you know, put that you know, the crazy thing, the 5150, get the people to give her 72 hours. They sit her down for 72 hours, give her a little psych evaluation and everything that she needed. She's losing her mind. But like I said, I'm not sure if that man is saying something to her. Now we all know who he was. We all know who he is. He ain't changed. He doing the same thing in there that he was doing out here. And it seems like these women out here, they're a little worse than now that he's in there than when he was out here. Because they know that he can't be with nobody. So yeah, y'all know where he at. So that's what y'all comfortable about that? Fighting and going back and forth? Let me tell you something. Blue is going to come home, and Chrisean, you're going to have to be okay with the fact if you stay in this predicament that you're in right now, you're going to have to be okay with the fact that you and Jaidyn will be sharing Blue. You're going to have to be okay with that, okay? Because he's not going to not mess with Jaidyn. She knows it. He knows it. It's all part of their plan. She knows about everything that's going on. It makes no sense why she got a whole new house. She should be staying in that house where you are. So yeah, it all makes perfect sense. Blue is very calculated in what he does. He got a whole slew of people around him that's going to protect him in the foolishness that he does at all costs. So Carcuckoo, you had a problem because you wanted to come out and say, oh, Whack ain't his daddy or whatever. Yeah, y'all do the same thing. The only difference is Blue don't really freak with you like that. I wish my mother would put her senior citizen cheeks online. So yeah, that's the only difference. The only difference is he don't really mess with you, but you condone everything he does and makes excuses for him for everything that he does. And Whack believes everything that he says and condones the stuff that he does. And also gives him, little ideas about different things. Rock, get out. That's all I got to say about that. Today they all working together. Jade knows what's going on. Girl, they done stopped your whole career, stopped your bag, everything else, and you sitting over there, being silly right now. And I'm gonna get off here because like I said, I'm a Rock fan. I'm not gonna talk bad about her, but right now, my heart is with Junior. My heart is with Rock as well. But yeah, you need to get that baby away from there because they're going to do with that baby what you haven't done. That's why they want that baby. That baby is attached to Chrisean Rock. So anything that they would have Junior do is going to multiply. Baby girl, think about it. Think about it. You should have never moved back in that man's house. You should have made him publicly apologize to your son. Publicly apologize to you. And all that good stuff. Not just run back over there and be and got everybody out here calling you the fool. And then you got the people that really support you out here like, yeah, we catching heck out here in these streets because of your decisions, but they are ultimately your decisions, and you're a grown woman and he's a grown man, and nobody can tell you anything else. But I just hope that you come to your senses soon, and I'm out. I'll save the video, so if anybody cares to watch it, you can. I am Survivors Speaks, and I am out. Peace.